He could not make it out my driveway. Why? Because it's all ice.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Welcome back, guys. Today is Friday, 18 February. I wasn't really gonna upload anything today, but something happened this morning that required my immediate attention, and that's what the vlog is gonna be about today. It's gonna be short, by the way. It's not gonna be very long. So I called the heating company and they came out at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm having a minor issue with my heating pump circulators, which they fixed, by the way. The heating person arrived at 8, but he could not make it out my driveway. Why? Because it's all ice. My heating person, his name is Mike, and he was stuck all the way down there. He couldn't make it up the hill. You see this? Pure ice. Now the temperatures had not been very cold the last couple of days. I believe it went up to almost 40 yesterday, 38 the day before, and I thought that most of the ice and snow would melt away. Obviously, as you can see, that did not happen. Whatever water was here, or whatever ice we had here on the ground, remained. Yeah, it's a lot less than we have had over the last 6 weeks. Definitely better, but it just doesn't want to go away. It doesn't melt. So I had to come out here at 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to rush and bring some rock salt and spread from up there all the way down to that area where he was stuck, right about there. It's the only way he could make it up here to the house. So yes, I put rock salt on both sides. And before some of you go crazy typing on the comments below, rock salt is cheap. I know that sodium chloride, which is rock salt, so yeah, supposedly rock salt is not so good for your driveway, but it is cheap. And what's recommended is calcium chloride. That is supposed to be better. However, the price is more than double. I have a different solution. What I'm using now, which is what I used for the other half of the driveway, is a combination of sand and rock salt. And now the price of that is free. Let me show you. That's what I used for the other half of the driveway, all the way out to the main street. I used everything I had. I ran out, so later this afternoon I'm gonna go back and get a lot more. And like I said, it is free, and anyone can just drive up and pick up as much as you want, as long as you live here in Galway. So once I added the rock salt and the sand, the guy was able to come up to the house, but I was super embarrassed because it's my responsibility to keep this driveway clear for the safety of those that come to do work at the house. God forbid that we may have an emergency and we needed an ambulance or the fire department or what have you, and they could not get up the driveway. So yeah, so hopefully I'm able to clean this up a little better, maybe more often in the future. Knowing what I know now, I never thought that we would have this problem until it happened this morning. So, but I'm learning. Now another idea that I came across to clear this road a little better is to install a blade on the back of my tractor. And I got that idea from Luke at Orange is My New Green. Now Luke has a 2380 Kubota similar to mine, and he installed a land pride blade on the back. He uses a snow blower obviously in the front and the blade in the back to scrape his driveway obviously closer to the ground. and it does work. I've seen it work, and he does a pretty good job. So I asked him this morning via his channel, and by the way, I'm going to link him below. I asked him exactly what are all the pieces or the components that go together to make it happen. So yeah, Land Pride makes a lot of attachments for the BX Kubotas like mine, and I mean, right now it's too late in the season to get something like that, but hopefully by the summer I'll have it. It's February 18th. What do we have? Maybe 6 more weeks, 5 more weeks of winter that I have to worry about ice and snow. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of people tell me that the winter here lasts until mid-April. I hope they're wrong, but if they're not, I'm partly ready. So here's the sand with a little bit rock salt mixed in that I got from the township. Here we have about 1.5 inches of ice. Yeah, it's not gonna melt anytime soon. Oh, and by the way, we have a 4-day weekend, no work, and I'm gonna be recording a few videos today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and I'm gonna install my trail camera. I'm gonna install it probably somewhere around here. And I just noticed something on this tree. Check it out. You see these 3 holes? Those holes were not there last week. At least I never noticed them till now, and it looks like they're fresh. I don't know what kind of an animal will do that, but if anyone knows, let me know. So yeah, I'm gonna install the trail camera here for a couple of days, and then I'm gonna move it and put it closer to the house. And I have a question. Now, I have this spreader, and this spreader is excellent for spreading rock salt, obviously, but it's not very good at spreading sand. So this is my spreader, the Chapin, but it's horrible spreading sand. When I try to spread sand with it, it won't go. So my question to you, to those that have done it before, what do you use to spread sand on your driveway? Is there such a tool? No, what I did this morning, I used the Chapin to spread the rock salt, but not the sand. That I had to do with my 2 bare hands. So if you have any ideas, put it in the comments below.
Even in the hard times,